Well, let's see. Here we have my combination bushcraft, survival, and just miscellaneous odds and ends for camping. I'm not going to sit down and actually pick each one up, but I'll take you through all of them and give you a quick glance. I found it a lot easier just to lay everything out and start from left to right. Got some ponchos just for quick emergency, a hammock that can be strung up just about anywhere, hand warmers, inner tube can be used for a tourniquet or even as a drinking straw if need be, some tarp clips, straps, and underneath there's a couple pouches that I've sewn from old BDU pants. I've got some neck gaiters, combination baklava, nice pair of synthetic socks, Camelback, an extra large Alice pack, several survival books, a lot of this stuff is self-explanatory, as you can see. I have my kits broken down into several different survival kits. Here I have a fire starting kit in the red tube, and I think what I'll do is break down the survival kits and the fire starting in another video. But I've always got several flashlights, pair of binos, carabiners, bandanas of all types. And everybody likes going through the knives, so I've got a more classic, which I wrapped the sheath in some inner tubing to make it easier to grip, and added a retention lanyard. I've also carved into the handle because I didn't like how slippery it felt, and considering that the knife doesn't have a guard, I already cut myself once. Fire starting steel, a piston for fire starting, whistle combination with a compass, a lighter that I wrapped and put some duct tape on, and a small lanyard, and I usually take that and strap it inside my pack, so I always have access to it. I've got the Tom Brown tracker. It has its uses. It's not the ultimate tool in my opinion, but I've got a couple, actually more than a couple. I've got a few Scandinavian blades varying in length with a Scandi grind. I usually have one of those on me at all times. I've got a Leiku, and I apologize if I said it wrong. I've got a rat, and I've also got my trusty K-bar from my time in the Corps. Skinner, it's kind of close to a Nesmuk, I guess. I've got a knife that I made myself out of a piece of aluminum steel. Carved the handle myself out of a piece of oak. Got a folder with a serrated blade on it. That's went with me on many deployments. Swiss Army knife. I've always got several of those. Leatherman and a SOG multi-tool. Fire bow that I just made. What good is reading about the skills if you don't actually practice them? I've got an entrenching tool, shovel, kukri, bowie, a tomahawk that I can break down into two separate pieces. If need be, the tomahawk head can also be used as a hand axe. Got my Wetterling's 19-inch axe, shamag, got a couple different canteens, a cooking set. Some people forget, maybe a toothbrush, water purification MSR, a Camelback pack, and several other backpacks. just a blanket. And I've got an MSR stove. I just don't have that on hand. It's set somewhere else with a white fuel. I've always got tons of carabiners. They come in handy just to help lash things to my pack, or for retention on my body. It's always good also to have some rope. Got that floating around here somewhere. But there it is, folks. I'll probably go through and refine the video and make a new one that covers all the basics, but I guess I can give you a close-up on the survival first aid kit. On the left is the survival kit, and like I said, I'll go through another video and outline everything that I keep in that. It is a little big, but I find just having the things that fit into an Altoids tin just aren't going to cut it for me. First aid kit, I've got numerous clamps, medicines, first aid items. Another survival kit. I also have a small pocket one that fits easily in a jacket pocket or in a pack. Redundancy is a good word for me. Make sure I have several of each. Alright, thanks for viewing.